All right. Ooh, it's windy outside today. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to today's live class. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. So it's a little distracting this morning. We have some crazy winds, very loud. So if you hear kind of this hissing sound, that's what's going on right outside my window. So I apologize. Nothing I can do about that. But welcome. Thank you for being here. My name is Szostek, certified health coach, personal trainer, and fitness instructor here at our beautiful Hoag Health Center in Foothill Ranch, California. And today is core strength building, core exercises, everything that has to do with improving your core strength that we're going to be working on today. So we want to make sure we have the right equipment for today's workout. We will be using some yoga blocks. I have a couple of yoga blocks right there. If you don't have yoga blocks, don't worry so much about it. It's a very good tool to have for not only modifications, but also progressing your movements using the blocks. And then I also have a yoga strap. And I think last time we didn't use this equipment, we did some weighted exercises for improving your core. So if you like that kind of thing, you can always go back to last week's workout and try that one. Today is going to be a little bit more slow moving, really working on developing that, sort of attunement or, attachment or whatever you want to call it to those particular muscles around your core. Okay, so your abdominals, your obliques, your lower back. So we are going to be doing some floor exercises mostly. Okay, we'll start with a warm up, just getting the core nice and warm, and then we'll do the exercises on the mat, which do include quite a bit of planks today. So we're going to be doing some planks. It's a great way to strengthen your core without doing any spinal flexion, but we will be doing that too, most likely. So I just want to let you know, it's kind of a lot of different things usually in this class. I do have my mats also. Make sure that you do have good back support. That's really important, as well as your elbows and your forearms, making sure you have good support there and you're comfortable. All right, so are we ready to get started? Let's see. Okay, we have a couple ready to go. Today also, we're not using intervals, so I haven't been doing interval workouts lately just because, we're taking our time with these exercises. I don't want you to feel rushed and under the gun to get as many as you can in an interval time span. So we're not doing that for now, maybe later down the line. But for now, we're just focusing on being very intentional, feeling the muscles contract, going through the movement, and really being mindful with that, okay? So I'll guide you as we go along. All right, so let's just get warmed up. The legs nice and wide, okay? So let's start warming up that core. We're gonna take a nice deep inhale here, and then just a slight forward hinge. Come back up, and exhale down. Again, inhale up, exhale forward hinge. Just a small hinge, just to fire that lower back. Inhale, exhale. Okay, so a little spine flexion there. Inhale, exhale. Good, and back down. Let's do our side reaches side to side. Now getting into those oblique muscles. Easy does it here first, okay? So we're not getting into any big stretches quite yet. Just taking it slow. Exhale. All right. As you do these side stretches, start thinking now of a bigger range of motion. So really trying to get your arm long and straight as you reach side to side. And now we're just getting a little bit bigger into these side stretches now. And we'll just try a few more. So here's 4, 3, 2, and 1, and down. Nice deep breath again. Inhale, drag the belly in, and exhale, back down. Again, one more time. And exhale, back down. Good. Arms here in front, just kind of holding onto those elbows. Sink down into your legs. We're just going to do a little bit of rotation, side to side, keeping those abs nice and tight. Okay, so again, getting a little bit more in through the obliques. And 4, 3, 2, 1, and center. Go ahead and relax your arms. From here, sink down even further and side to side. Dip down now. Instead of reaching up, we're reaching down. Again, getting right through those oblique muscles. And 4. You hear the wind? Can you hear it? Maybe, maybe not. All right, and 2, 1 more each side, and rest, okay? From here, we have some rotation and swinging up, so we're getting more through the back and the abdominals here as you reach side to side, reaching side to side. Kind of a swing motion. Okay, so if you've been doing these classes with me for a little while, I know who you are, you're probably familiar with a lot of these exercises for my warm-up. They're kind of my go-tos, and they work really well. Let's try both arms now, driving the belly in and swinging those arms. So it's not about, my arms and putting tension in my arms. As I swing my arms up, I'm trying to pull my rib cage inward and stretch, okay? Stretch. And 4, 3, 2, and 1, and hold. From here, coming on down towards your knees here, you're gonna drop your left shoulder, just a gentle stretch. And other side. By the way, with that said, those of you that have been coming with me probably do both classes Wednesdays and Fridays. I will not be here Friday nor next Wednesday. Okay, so taking a little time off, but I'll see you then on, I think, the 15th Friday. Okay, that's when I'll be back. All right, let's hold it back down. We're going to do this little twist again. Stretch it out and go a little deeper into it. And other side. Good, and roll it on up. Okay, good enough. Let's take it down to the mat now and have all your equipment nearby if you do have that equipment. And we're gonna just start with some basic little exercises here to warm up that core. Now, in the beginning, I did mention that we're gonna be doing the planks, which we are indeed gonna do, and that we would do a little bit of spinal flexion. So we're gonna start with that, get it out of the way. And what I'm going to do is use a block. Now, if you don't have a block, you can use a small couch pillow or something of the sort, just to hold between your knees, okay? So come on down onto your back. And now, how do we work on improving core strength? Well, one of the things is being mindful on how those muscles work, okay? So, and when we do this exercise, what I want you to concentrate on is making sure that you're being mindful of your rib cage. So we want that rib cage constantly driving down into your body, okay? So, wait until it's in my way. So what you're gonna do is pull your knees up, and as your legs lower, what tends to happen is people with rib cage will expand out and drop their knees, okay? By the way, I wanna show you something, a modification. Put the other block right there. So now the floor is a lot higher, yeah? Okay, you can use a small step stool or a bench. So what we're gonna do, pull the knees up towards your chest. As you lower, I want you to think about keeping the ribs down into your body. Drive the belly in and pull the knees back up, okay? Exhale, tap, and go right back. Now, if you would like to increase your range of motion and tap your feet to the floor, just make sure that your back isn't lifting off the mat and your ribs aren't just, protruding outward. So we want to have really good control. Here we go. We're going to try a nice long set. Practice, practice. Inhale here. Exhale. Relax your shoulders. Tap and go right back up. Well, it's nice when the floor is a little bit higher, right? We don't have to worry about arching our backs. And down. Really thinking about driving that belly down into your body. Good. Try 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. I'm going to remove the block here, rest my body here for just a moment. Good job, everybody. So in order to train certain, muscles to become stronger, we need to do more than just one set. Of course, right? We need to do a little bit more work as we train that body with these exercises and getting stronger. So we're going to do this again. Bringing my feet back up on that little block. And now with the second set, sometimes you can progress it. If you feel like you want to progress it, you can add an upper body crunch. Okay, so I'm gonna do that after a few repetitions of just the legs, okay? So first, the legs, just the legs, and working on that. Now, if you feel comfortable and you want to progress, great. If not, if you feel like, okay, this I just still need to work on, there is nothing wrong with that. You just keep this going nice and slow, tap, and pull back up. You control the legs coming down, keep your back against that mat. All right, we're gonna try a few more now with the upper body crunch, and here we go, crunching up and down. Crunch it up and down. Okay, I'm really focusing on my lower abs right now, making sure that they are constantly driving downward as my legs are lowering. Okay, 4 more to go. 4, 3, 2, and last one here. 1. Woo. All right. Wow, really felt that one. Okay, great job, everybody. Go ahead and pull in one knee, roll yourself up. Nice job. All right, we're gonna do our first plank exercise. And, you know, we've done planks before. Yes, we've done a lot of planks before. But this plank, what we're going to do is use the blocks to bring the body up a little bit higher. And elbows on the blocks. And we're going to go from a bent leg hold here, tabletop hold, reverse tabletop, to a straight out plank. Okay? That was a mouthful for me. Okay. All right. So here I am, and from here, we're stabilizing the core in a very supported, modified position. My toes are tucked under, and now I'm going to straighten my legs and come up for that plank. Right here, very slow, not moving my torso, just my legs. We're going to hold here, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, slowly, not moving the torso or those abdominals as you lower the knees back to the mat. And we hold here, back and forth, 5 counts, okay? Here we go, push the heels back. So the name of the game is to be very, very quiet with that core, your trunk area, your midsection, whatever you want to call it. Come on down, hold here. Still working on firing that core. Exhale and lift back out. We're going to do 2 more. Come back down. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the legs go out. That's a little challenging. I know we're doing the best we can. Legs come back down. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and legs go back out. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs come down and sit back for a rest right here. Stretch it out. Good work, everybody. Rest your elbows. It got dark in here, so let me turn the lights back on. Give me a moment. Okay. The lights turned off. Okay, let's go back and do this over again. Okay, now that you got the gist of it, get into it a little bit more, just being conscious of pulling in that rib cage and staying very tight. All right, well, let's go. Elbows on the mat, on your pads. Okay, so distribute your weight evenly between your elbows and your knees. Pike up a little bit, drive the belly in. Here we go, and it's holding 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push the legs back and hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5. Legs back out and hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down. Hold on. We're just keeping it going. Legs back out. 5, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down. We'll go one more time. 2, 3, 4, 5. Push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And knees come down and stretch back. Woo. All right, nice job. Okay, we'll come back to that in just a moment. Over onto your back again. Great job, everybody. Ooh, start to feel that a little bit in the elbows, I know. Okay, our next exercise, and we've done this one before quite a few times too, is our dead bug. And dead bug is really a great exercise too that doesn't force you to have to do spine flexion. But at the same time, when you do this exercise, it does have coordination involved, and you are also being very mindful to the motion, the breathing patterns of your core. So let's do this, and I'll explain as we go. Legs in tabletop position. So right in this position is your back arching. Let's get rid of that. So spinal roll under here, so we have a nice neutral spine, but also a little bit of tension there, okay? Arms are up. So we want to keep the arms reaching nice and high right here. You're going to take your right arm over your head. Keep your left arm straight up towards the ceiling, okay? As that arm reaches overhead, your left leg is going to extend out away from your body, okay? So you have the length from your arm, your fingertips, all the way to your toes, pressing your back against the pad. Come back up, center. Did you notice how the other arm stayed up the whole time? Okay, it's not moving also. So that's where the coordination comes into play. All right, let's do this. Here we go. Right arm, left leg, extend, and pull it back. There are variations of this exercise. If you want to just do the legs, you can do that. You can make the reach smaller. Okay, I want you to concentrate on that trunk, your midsection. Driving the belly down. Okay, nice long reach and pull back. So modification that I'm talking about is maybe a smaller motion with the leg. Okay. Not so stretched out. You can do that if you want. Slowly making it bigger and bigger. Let's do 4 more. Here's 4. Pull back. 3, 2, and 1. And back. Go ahead and rest here for a moment. I'm just going to mention something. So, you know, when we're trying to improve our strength, improve flexibility, there's this training, thought process that we have to consider and practice these movements and that sort of thing. So we're not just going through a workout and just aimlessly moving our body, which is still a good thing. But if we're looking for improvement, we have to be mindful, right? So as you go through these exercises, try to think about, what you're feeling. Try to get attached to the movement. So you're not just, I'm stretching, I don't know what I'm feeling, but just start to try to feel the work. It takes time sometimes to get there, but you will, okay? All right, so there's more to this, but let's get going for our second round. There's a part 2, basically. All right, so legs back up, arms nice and long. Let's start with the left arm overhead and the right leg extending. And here we go, and extend out and pull back. And out and pull back. Okay, stretch it out. And feel free to make this smaller if you need to for right now. And stretch. Okay. Good. Keep it going. Stretch and pull back, keeping those arms nice and long. Keep practicing, driving that belly down. Again, left side, left leg rather. Let's do one more each side. Here we go. Left arm, right leg. And other side. And relax. Good job, everybody. All right, we're going back to a plank exercise. Yes, okay. So this plank exercise is a high plank. So high plank, you're on your hands. If you feel it's a little bit too much on your wrists, you can always just come down onto your elbows and hold that modification. Okay, so on a high plank, you want your hands pretty wide, you know, not just underneath your shoulders. So we want to go a little bit wider with that. And on this high plank, our legs are also going to be wide. Okay, so we're going to come up into this nice high plank. I want you to push your heels back, drive your belly in. And, you know, from here, if you need to pike up a little bit, that's okay. But feel your feet pushing down into the floor. Of course, the heels of your hands also. Drive your belly in, up into your back. We're going to hold this for 5, 4, 3, and then transfer into downward facing dog. So we push back, and we come back forward into your full high plank. Good, and then shift back. Hold that nice, beautiful stretch. Arms nice and long. Come forward. Hold it here, drive that belly in constantly. 2 more times, everybody. Here we go. Go on back. Woo. And full plank. Nice arms, long. Well, I wanted to say nice long arms, but okay. And now from here, coming on down to your knees. Big toes together, sitting back into your child's pose stretch. A very nice stretch here for your upper body as well as your lower back. Good. Nice. And coming back onto all fours. From here, we're going to go into a nice stretch for your spine. So we're going to pike up, pull the belly in nice and high, drive your chin towards your chest. And then arch out, so you're a cat dog. And pull under. Really tighten up that core, pull the belly in, and come back out. Transition, tuck back under. Round out that back. We've got 2 more of these. And here we go, pull in 1, round it out, and relax out, and last one, exhale, round, tuck that tailbone under, good, and release. Go ahead and sit back again, hold that stretch, relax your arms. Good. All right. Let's just stretch out those wrists for a moment, right? So you're just going to take the back of your hands, place them on your mat, and just like to roll through right here just to get a nice stretch in the back of my wrists here. Nice and gentle. If you don't want to do that, you can just press on your wrists a little bit here. Okay, so you get some wrist circles. Got that going on. Okay, everybody good? We're ready to start over? All right, let's start over. So we're coming back into our high plank. Tuck those toes under, drive your belly in nice and tight. A nice big inhale. Exhale out into high plank right here. Hold that belly in nice and tight. 3, 2, 1, and back into your downward facing dog. Drive the belly in, nice long arms. Bring it on forwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it on back. Okay, I remember part 2 of my little lecture, so we'll get to that in a moment. Come on forwards. Good. And take it on back. Hold on. 2 more to go. Bring it on forwards. Exhale back. One more. Bring it forwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees come down. Sitting back. Good. We'll come back into cat dog. So getting a nice stretch for the spine and round up. Tuck the belly in nice and high. Tuck your hips forward and release, looking out. And 2, round in. Stretch it out, feels so nice. And back out. 2. Nice and easy. 3. Good. Every time I do this, I'm trying to just hold my belly in deeper. Nice job. And we'll just do one more. We're just a little short on time. So pull this one in one more time. Pull in. And relax. Good. Coming on down. Ooh. We want to stretch out those wrists again really quick, or just shake them out. You can do that too. So here's a little stretch I love to do. I was just showing you, just getting the wrist here to stretch in this flex position or extension, and then your flexed position here. So a little pressure, not so much, just gentle. And then the other side. You were in gymnastics, right? We did this a lot. Did a lot of wrist work. Those poor wrists. Okay. Good. Shake it out. All right. Nice job, everybody. So what I was going to mention, you know, when we're working on core strength and we're working on improving our core, is that we want to be mindful, which I mentioned a little bit ago, but thinking that everything is powered from your core. If we think that way a little bit more so, you will get your core more involved when you're doing physical activities or, you know, even things like chores around the house and that sort of thing. Always thinking core, right? Pull with your core, staying as tight as you can, even when you go walking. If your body is more loose, if you're just letting stuff go, all right, then you lose the strength. You lose core strength very quickly. And we, you know, we're trying to avoid that situation. So the best thing you can do is always be thinking posture, pulling the shoulders back, always engaging your core with everything that you do, okay? Even if you're vacuuming, like I'm always like, oh yeah, pulling to my core, right? And firing every motion, every movement you do from your core, okay? That absolutely helps tremendously. So if we're more conscious about that, you will see improvements very, very quickly. All right, so I'm gonna use the strap here for just some rotation movement. And it's a nice thing to use to kind of guide the movement. You can use a leather belt, you can use a towel, you can use, you know, just whatever kind of strap. It's fine, whatever you have. You don't have to use anything really if you don't have anything. What I like to do if I don't have anything, I'm just gonna kind of hold my elbows here and I'm rotating from side to side. Just a small movement here. Okay, again, I'm wringing out my center and I'm getting all these muscles to do this work, to do this twisting work. Okay, the strap can actually give you more range of motion, which is nice, okay? So sitting up nice and tall, you can do this standing if you want, but what's great about doing this exercise sitting is that your hips cannot move. If I were to do this standing, a lot of times people are shifting their hips from side to side, and obviously we can't do that here. And so just keeping this going, side to side. Arms are staying nice and long. Good. So I'm gonna kind of go through a flow here. Bring your arms center, lift up for a nice stretch, and we're gonna pull in and forward. Up, in, push forward. So I'm sort of drawing a circle or oval, in and forward. And hold it out. We go right back for rotation, side to side. Nice long spine. It's also nice about the strap or something like this is that the outside hand is guiding. So my right hand here is guiding and pushing, and now the other side is guiding and pushing. Good, let's try two more. Here's one. And two. Good, and center. I know the shoulders are feeling it, so hold on. Lift the arms up, pull closer to you and push away. Round and lift up. Inhale and exhale. Good. Up, down, push away. Very nice, very nice. Let's try one more. Lift up. And in. And push away. And pull yourself forward. Get a little stretch. Round out that upper back. And relax here. Okay. Taking a moment from that, let's get a nice side stretch here. Left arm reaching up and over. Side stretches are really fantastic too in getting those oblique muscles engaged. I'm working on a nice stretch there. It feels good. Okay. All right. Nice little break from that series. So we're going to do that again. Okay, so let's grab our strap. Getting ready. Okay. All right, everybody ready? So here we go with rotation. So sitting up nice and tall, abs are engaged. We're taking the arms out in front and get that outside arm to pull. At the same time, you're really being conscious of driving the belly in, closing the rib cage. Okay. Pull. From here, last one here, we're going to go for that reach up now. Reach up, drag the belly in, pull down, scoop the belly, and then lengthen and go back up. Take it in, exhale. Up, pull in, exhale, hopefully that was 4, and hold it out, and we rotate, go right back into it, 1, 2, almost done, we're doing 4 here, on each side, here's 3, and 4, and center. Hold on, arms, let's go. Up, pull in, scoop that belly, lengthen, and back up. And 2, and 3, and 4. Do you hear the wind? And come back, Blue. Okay. Ooh, wow. All right, let's stretch out these abdominal muscles. Come on over onto your belly here on your elbows. We're just going to get a nice stretch through the trunk and your abdominals. Good job, that feels really nice. And if you'd like to go a little bit bigger onto this, coming on up to a full cobra. Or actually, this is still modified. For some people, they can get their hands right underneath their shoulders and do that cobra. That's not for me, but if you'd like to do that, great. Okay, come on down. Hands underneath your shoulders. Let's sit back. Again, into a nice child's pose stretch. Never get too many of these. And rolling yourself up. We're going to come up off the floor 1 foot at a time. And rolling your body up nice and slow. Head is last to come up. Okay. Watch out for your equipment there. Take a nice stretch over to one side. Ooh. And other side. So I'll have to remember to do more lower abdominal work. I know somebody asked for that one time. So we'll hopefully not next Wednesday. So if you came on a little bit late, I won't be here Friday and I won't be here next Wednesday. Okay. So I'll see you on Friday the 15th. And then the following week, then we'll work on some lower abs, such if I remember. And one more time, nice deep inhale, lifting those arms up, nice stretch, and exhale. And we are all done. Thank you so much, everybody. If you did enjoy today's workout, do show us the love, give us a thumbs up. We appreciate it so much. And I also want to mention, wow, we finally made it to 25,000 subscribers. That's really nice for us. So thank you for coming along and joining me on these workouts. I'll see you next week, next Friday, all right? So until then, have a great day. Bye-bye.